Hello everyone and welcome to another Timeless video. So today we're really taking a look at Wight of the Field in Timeless format. So this is a Field of the Dead deck that is abusing Wight of the Reliquary. This is a new card from the Modern Horizons 3, and we haven't really seen a deck in Timeless with this card yet, haven't we? So this is a 2-mana 2/2 with a Vigilance, and it gets a +1/+1 for each of the creature cards in the graveyard. And you can also tap this card to sacrifice another creature to search for a library for a land, and you can also put it onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle. What's sick here is that this has Vigilance, so you can attack, sacrifice a creature, put a land onto the battlefield, and then you can ramp. But because we were playing Field of Dead, you could also put a Field of Dead onto the battlefield, which means that even without the Primeval Titan, this card should be able to win on its own as well. Another cool combo here is the Springheart Nantuko. If you bestow the Springheart Nantuko on one of your creatures, playing a land onto the battlefield means that it's going to create a 1/1 token, and you can also sacrifice that token to the Wight to put a land onto the battlefield, and that'll also trigger the Springheart Nantuko at the same time. If you have spare mana, you could also make a copy of whoever the Springheart Nantuko actually bestowed upon. So for example, doing that on Orcish Bowmaster is actually pretty sick, but you can also even do it on Primal Titan as well. So a little bit of a combo there with the Springheart Nantuko and the Wight of the Reliquary. And obviously, we also have the good old combo with the Natural Order into Primal Titan or into a copy of a Craterhoof Behemoth. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Timeless Episode 3 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Nice. This one actually looks pretty good. I'm kind of getting another, perhaps a show and tell vibes. Yeah, it does seem like that. Oh, never mind. It's a bit of a different deck this time. Huh. They're playing Demonic Tutor. Interesting. Ha, so lucky. So lucky. Yeah. Well, this is kind of bad, isn't it? There's 2 lands, so they can even go Orcish Bowmaster, double Orcish Bowmaster here, which is not ideal. Man. This wouldn't have happened. They got a lot of creatures. Okay. Okay, I'm actually getting wrecked. I'm actually getting wrecked here. Wow. Nothing I do matters. Nothing I do matters. So we're just dead next turn, unfortunately. They don't even have to attack. Yeah, we're just dead. Wow. My opponent? Their top decks were insane. Their top decks were quite absurd. I don't want Thoughtseize in this matchup. Probably just want, what is it, like a Sultai something? Like, what is this? Like, let's go like Fatal Pushes. I think that's about it, honestly. Maybe instead of like the third Fatal Push, we'll have like a Calling Ritual or maybe Abrupt Decay for Planeswalker. Oh, right. Ooh. Okay. Probably do that. Hmm. A tap land. Guess we'll just go tap land. Nope, we need a land, so we can't play Natural Order. I could go Kami into Fatal Push. And then if we draw a land, we might win the game. Probably should have played the Wooded Foothill first then, instead of a layer. Does that matter? Yeah, it does, it does. Does it? No, I wouldn't crack it anyways because I'm looking for a land. That is the most obvious Spell Pierce I've ever seen. It's not a Spell Pierce. Yeah, it's not a Spell Pierce. It's actually a Brainstorm. I don't know. You rarely see, a shock into a breeding pool. So I kind of second guess myself, you know? Like I kind of did. So now Drown is unlocked because I didn't play my Natural Order, playing around the Spell Pierce, which sucks. Why would they wait? I'm confused. Yeah, if I had played out the Natural Order, we might have just won the game. But because I was playing scared, darn, darn, darn. We need one more mana for a layer of Hydra, right? Is it sorcery spell? No, it's not. So we just pass. Darn you for second guessing. One ring. Land? Any lands? One land, and we can actually animate this. Untap land? Nice. So we'll grab a field. And maybe a Jukabog? And then we'll just exile our own graveyard. Jet Collector. Into a Sorin.
An invitation from grandfather?
I think opponent's dead. I don't know, probably just grab another land. Field. Should I grab a blast zone? And maybe call 2? Nice. Okay, their deck is a more creature-heavy deck than I thought. Jet Collector, Sorin, and Deathray Shaman. Maybe I should have some calling rituals. Maybe instead of a Orcish Bowmasters. I mean, but they do play a Brainstorm. I don't know. Maybe instead of... Maybe it's actually Endurance. His hand looks pretty slow, but... we do have an Abrupt Decay. We do have an Abrupt Decay. Probably play out the County Garden first, and we'll go Overgrown Tomb, Wight. They even play it Once Upon a Time. Very interesting deck. Two unorthodox decks playing versus each other. Fun enough. Let us go Wight of the Reliquary. And pass. They gotta kill this Wight now. They went with the Orcish Bowmaster instead. To deny from me ramping, but I can just do that again if I wanted to. I probably don't attack. I don't think I'm attacking with this Wight. Ooh, I want that. Wait, they're a reanimate deck? No way, right? No way. What is going on? Now all of a sudden they're a control deck. This is insane. Okay, I guess we'll just win with Wight here. Yeah, they're holding on to counter spells. They're holding on to counter spells here. So make them waste a counter spell here. Oh, they had a Spell Pierce. So my plan was actually play this first because I know opponent had like some kind of a 2-minute counter spell, I thought. I thought that was actually gonna be the case there. And then if they don't, I bestow and then play a land, blast zone, and then make a copy of a Wight. Yeah, I mean wasn't the case there, so Like, look, they're still holding on to 2-mana spell there. They probably have another counter spell. So I don't want to like play into it, right? Hmm. Okay. My opponent also plays Abrupt Decay. They're gonna draw a card. This is really like preemptive. Okay, so they're out of stuff. If this last card's a counter spell, I mean, I guess I can't really do anything about it. Alternatively, I could play Blast Zone here into a natural order. Probably have to do that if they get rid of this white. I hope they tutor for a Thoughtseize, actually. Yeah, tutoring for a Thoughtseize would be nice. But I'm gonna assume that they're just tutoring for... Okay, so we get another Field of the Dead this way. So we just go Blast Zone for 2. One ring. Trying to deal as much damage as possible, it seems. Put a counter. Now, I could get another Field of Dead, but I think I'm actually supposed to grab a land that isn't a Field of the Dead because I need 7 lands after getting rid of that card there. How much is it to sacrifice? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 3 lands after. What does this say? Sacrifice 5 creatures. Man, this one's a bit tough, isn't it? I mean, I have to sacrifice this no matter what next turn, otherwise I'm dead. I can't do it, right? Because you have to tap this one itself as well. Does it work, actually? Can I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, wait, I can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Perfect. I don't know why it was so hard. The lines. The lines I just couldn't see. Oh, the reason why that happened was because we got an extra land from sacrificing a zombie with the white before. That's why I couldn't see the line, because I was ramping. Well, opponent, this is your last turn. One ring in that deck is interesting. Yeah, these natural orders are just completely dead. They are completely dead. They're dead to the zombie plus the one ring. They're still dead to a layer of Hydra. Unless they have a fatal push there. Or I guess a creature. I mean, every land that I play from now on is just gonna be so devastating. This one doesn't do anything because they have to block with the Psychic Frog, right? Let's just do 5. Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, it doesn't really matter how I play. The game's just done. Like, I could sacrifice this for Natural Order, but... yeah, like I said, the game's just done. GG's. Alrighty. Kind of a dangerous hand. Boom. Untap land. Get. Nice. Meticulous Archive. What could that be? Seems like they have a Solitude in hand. It does seem to be the case there. I think I'm just going to play the Wight out. Just because I can ramp into Natural Order by sacrificing the Kami into a Counting Garden, which is sick. Ooh, this is like a combo deck or something? If we can actually naturally just draw an untapped land here, it would be nice. Oh, it's like it's a Reanimator. Brief, so they're gonna have to take the Natural Order here. Oh, that was so fast. That was so fast. Okay, Okay, so we got an untapped land. Now we can even flash an Orcish Bowmaster in response to their Faithful Mending or something like that. Archaeologist? Sure. I could even sneak in a Bajuka Bog. So what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? I think I am going to flash in this Orcish Bowmaster here. I won't lie, the Wight is actually very sick in this deck. It is literally so sick. They're really saving this source here. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. And we get Castle Garenbrig. Let's just play out this Bajuka Bog. Play the Titan. Sick. Double field. Sick. Yeah, the Wight of the Reliquary is so sick in this deck. It gives you like another angle to attack even without the Titan. And you can also just ramp into Titan as well. It's actually pretty sick. So we'll have a surgical. Do I want a Thoughtseize versus them? Maybe I kind of do for reanimate and stuff like that. Bowmaster seems just absolutely insane versus them. Maybe it's the Crater Hoof. Ah, but they have an Aatroxa. They do have an Aatroxa. What is the cut? I'm gonna have to say it's probably a copy of an Nantuko. It's usually Endurance here, but they're playing a Reanimator, so... I'm gonna guess this is like a Swords, maybe? Let's go with the Once Upon a Time. Once Upon a Time. Do I just want more lands? I think so. I think so. And I'll probably just put a Field of the Dead onto the battlefield. No way you soars the Kami, right? I mean, if you do, I'd be kind of happy about it, but... Path to Exile? No way! Thank you, opponent. That was very kind of you. That was extremely kind. So they can get back a Thoughtseize. Okay. Ooh, I drew a Overgrown Tomb. That's kind of bad for me. So I have to actually play that instead of a Verdant Catacomb. So I don't technically have to play this Orcish Bowmaster unless they play a Brainstorm. Well, now that they've done it, probably just play the Orcish Bowmaster now. Oh, it does seem like they have a Flare of Denial or something. There's like a little stop whenever I play a card. Well, there's still a stop. Huh. So I'm guessing it's maybe not a Flare of Denial because Orcish Bowmaster probably would have died, in my opinion, to a Flare of Denial. So let's just go ahead and play the natural order. Okay, I can't keep this. That, however, looks like a keepable hand. Yep, perhaps, perhaps. Maybe I should have kept the Nantuko. I don't know. Oh, this is Omnitel? Okay, so we just gotta play this game. We just gotta go to game 2. Maybe I should have actually kept the Nantuko. Gotta hope that we draw land though. I don't know. Seems kind of tough to do, you know? So we go to next game. Aatroxa. Play a ley line. I mean, if they got Aatroxa down, maybe we're in a good spot because they didn't get Omniscience? I'm guessing they have another Show and Tell in hand, but they don't have an Omniscience, so... I don't know. Maybe we are actually doing A-okay. Do I want a Westvale Abbey? Probably. They don't have a single black source. Now they do. So now we just gotta draw into another natural order or something. That's not bad. Just in case they play like I don't think they would, but I've seen some Show and Tell decks that are playing some counter spells. So what do I need to do to win the game here? I mean, I can gain some life back with the Westvale Abbey. The problem is if I just attack with this Primal Titan, they're just gonna block with the Aatroxa here. So what does attacking mean? Attacking gives me 6 power. But if I attack, I lose 6 power, but they also gain 7 life. That's a bit rough. Gotta draw into a Crater Hoof. Oh, looks like they got it. Omniscience coming down. Okay. Okay, so... Vexing Baubles. Yes. Thoughtseize is in. Yes. Probably want a Surgical as well. And we want Disruptor Flute. I don't think we need Nantuko. I don't think they play counter spells either. We can probably take out Bowmasters in this matchup. And try that. I think I'm gonna keep this even though we don't have a land because we have a Thoughtseize plus Wight. I mean, is there even a question? You just take the Thoughtseize, right? You're playing the faster combo deck? Is there even a question here? That's what I thought. Okay. Bum 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 bum. Demonic Tutor for Show and Tell, and we're gonna Disruptor Flute the Show and Tell. Okay, nice. We also draw land. So we go Show and Tell. Attack with this. End the turn. We're gonna Natural Order next turn. Can we window? I think we could actually. Because I sacrificed this for a County Garden. Actually, could we have one? Oh, we have exactly 11 damage if we go Crater Hoof. That's funny. Now, the problem with going down on the Orcish Bowmaster and Nantuko means that white becomes worse. So I'm not even sure if it's actually right to cut some of these cards here. But I guess it's okay. As long as like white gets like 1 or 2 trigger, it's like the card's done its job. So we gotta look for black source here. Any black sources? Yeah, we're gonna need a black source right now. Otherwise, we lose the game. Looks like we have lost the game. Unfortunate. Darn. Didn't get any of our hate cards. 0. 0. There's our overgrown tomb. GG's. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I probably should have mulliganed. You know? Ooh. Should I still keep this? We're on the draw. Yeah, we're on the draw. Let's go. Draw me a land. Rakdos? Should be a good matchup if it's Rakdos. Maybe I should have mulliganed. I don't know. I'll take a land. I'll take a land. I'll take a land. Ooh. That's not good. I think we got like a 1 or 2 more turns. Potentially. I don't want to play this because I want to channel. Grab 2 more lands. So we'll see. I mean, I kind of asked for it. Veto. Veto combo deck. Interesting. They probably play a Sorin as well. Pain. Pain of not being able to draw land in a 24 land deck. Even though we're going second with that extra card. Big pain. I mean, I don't know what to say. Funny thing is, we still have a chance of winning. Because it's not like opponent did much, you know? It's not like they did much. Why aren't they attacking? Oh my god! I don't get it. I'm kind of speechless. Okay, maybe not. Okay, we lost. Wow. That just happened. There it is. That just happened. Wow, wow, wow. I mean, the thing was, that hand, all we needed was any land. It didn't even have to be a black land. It didn't have to be a black land at all. I don't know. That was something else. It was definitely something else. I don't know why they shocked. They're like a bluff. But I feel like if you want to bluff, you need to make it obvious that you might have something by holding full control. Okay. Let's just go Verdant Catacomb so we can Disruptor Flute at the same time. So what is this? The One Ring. Sacrifice you. Castle Garenbrig. And we'll probably go Bajuka Bog us. Equal to 1 plus a number of cards. Nice. I mean, if it's a Sheoldred coming down... What in the world? I think they're dead no matter what. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're dead. Can't really attack with the Nighthawk Scavenger. Boom, boom, boom. They're going for a double block. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So they're dead. Definitely seems like a combo deck if they're playing something like this. Bloodletting Ecclesot. I do think there is a one-shot with this. But I'm not really familiar with that card. Probably Thoughtseize should be enough. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, let's just go again. All right, seems okay if we can actually land this natural order, but might be a bit tough. What if I go Disruptor Flute on a Grief if they don't Grief early? Yeah, it's definitely something I could do. Ooh, a Bowmaster. Okay, so this is Archer? I think I'm just playing Orcish Bowmaster. Because I think they have an Orcish Bowmaster. Do they have like a reprieve or something? I mean, surely not, right? I mean, to be fair, the opponent did have to mulligan to 5 here. March. This probably means that they actually play a Necropons. And we just got lucky and haven't seen it all. We just got lucky. If they play one ring, that's fine. I mean, we just get the Disruptor Flute out, right? Yeah, that's fine. That is a-okay. Oh my god, look at this combo. Boom. Attack. Field. Westphal Abbey. Copy. Take action. Field. Layer. What is this? I'm actually pretty happy we actually got to see this with the non-2 of Primeval Titan. That is sick. No, my creatures. But, I mean, do you have a swords? You better have a swords. No? Okay, you're dead. This also means that they probably play, like, Flare of Malice, right? Jesus. I'm actually not going to search it, I think. Because we actually want some lands in the deck, so we can like top deck a land and then that'll create 3 zombies. Oh, did I miss lethal? No, I didn't have these creatures when I attacked. I was like, did I miss lethal? But you have to sacrifice 5 creatures and I didn't have these at the start. Okay, so I think the deck was okay, but we did lose to the 2 tier 1 decks. Show and Tell and Energy. Against an Energy, I do feel like I got a little bit unlucky. I felt like a lot of the times, given the board state, if we just had Natural Order or Calling Rituals, or even just drawing Orcish Bowmasters or Fatal Pushes, might have actually done it, but all 2 games, we didn't see Bowmaster, we didn't see Natural Order. I mean, naturally, if you don't have any interactions versus an Energy, you're just gonna lose, and there are a lot of junctions where we could have won, so I don't feel like it was a too bad of a matchup, in my opinion. Because I could always feel that if I just top decked this, if I just had this, we would have won the game, and those kind of thoughts were always looming in my mind. As for Show and Tell, game 1 is going to be a little bit tough because we only have 3 copies of Thoughtseize. But game 2, if we just draw into Thoughtseize, Disruptor Flutes, and Vexing Baubles, we should be okay, just like we saw in game 2. But in game 3, I didn't really mulligan because I was kind of happy with the amount of lands and the Kami start. But I keep forgetting that we are playing against a combo deck that can just win on turn 3, so I probably should have mulliganed. So there you have it. But aside from that, how do I feel about Wight of the Reliquary? I think this card is actually pretty sick, because it actually gives you another angle to win the game, even without the Primeval Titan. And because this being a green color as well, you can also sacrifice the Natural Order. And this and Nantuko together is also pretty sick because this will constantly make green tokens, right? To sacrifice to the Natural Order, or you can also sacrifice the Wight of the Reliquary. 2 very nice cards here to sacrifice into with the Nantuko. We also saw a Primal Titan with the Nantuko together, and that was pretty devastating, right? Fetch 2 lands, trigger 2 Nantuko. If the Nantuko is on Titan, you can create 2 copies of Titans if you have enough mana. So pretty nasty combo these cards together. So I'm kind of happy to have seen that combo as well in the session. And I was kind of thinking about maybe playing a Deathrite Shaman over one of these cards, like maybe instead of an Arbor Grazer, or maybe instead of a Kami of Bamboo Groves. Playing a Deathrite Shaman gives you another angle to attack, but I don't think it's too necessary. And Shaman is not necessarily a card that you want to actually sacrifice, right? To the Wight or Natural Order. But this is definitely something you could play. So yeah, that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.